Day 1 of a brand new Skyblock map has literally just launched seconds ago. This season, we are going harder than ever to ensure that we become one of the richest and top islands here on the server. So let's get stuck in and started with a brand new map and day number 1 here of Minecraft Skyblock. Yes, hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new season here. Day number 1 of Skyblock and a completely refreshed map. We are excited today because we are going to be officially jumping in, creating an island and getting off to an amazing start here on the Skyblock season. During this episode, we're probably going to be opening some very overpowered things. Of course, launching the island, getting that sorted, giving away a top rank to you guys because we do that every single episode number 1 of the season. And I'm going to explain a little bit about recruitment for the island as well because this season is going to be all about you and, hopefully us together making this happen to be our best season of Skyblock. So without further ado, let's jump straight in and complete the first task, I guess, which is just to create an island. So let's get going. Let's create. We are going to be called Monster this season if it allows us to, if someone hasn't stolen it. And I guess we should just probably go with like I don't even know what we should go with at this point. Enchanted Forest sounds kind of cool. I guess let's go Lush Haven. What do we got? Tropic Paradise, Towering Trees, Hidden Treasures, Enchanted Forest. Let's do it. Let's do it. We probably aren't even going to use whatever friggin' like setup we go with here, so it doesn't really matter too much. But this is the island that we are going to be starting with right here. So island value is obviously something which we're going to be focusing on this season. We'll go over that, separately when we're ready and when we need to. Let me get my first member invited because we are going to be introducing an island manager this season. That's right. We're taking this thing freaking seriously, okay? So that brings me onto our first point here, which is going to be recruitment, okay? This season, like I said, is going to be pretty much all about you guys and getting you into the island and getting the best grinders on the best island, okay? That is essentially it. Now, while I'm talking about this, let me just complete some really easy quests because there's going to be a couple here that we should just be able to do immediately. So yes, like I said, guys, first and foremost, we are going to be recruiting as many people to the island as physically possible and as quickly as possible. So as always, there is going to be a link down in the description with the application form that you need to fill in. Please get that filled in as soon as you possibly can because we are going to be going ham. Like I said here, it's not going to be as relaxed as it has been previous seasons. We are literally going so hard this season and we want to be ranking. We want to be up there. So if you are an experienced Skyblock player and you really want to join the island, absolutely please do apply on the form. You'll be contacted by CB, which I believe CSBO2 is probably their username on Discord. I'm not actually entirely sure about that, but you'll be contacted by them if you are successful to get that filled out nice and quick, and let's get you guys on the island. Next challenge here, IS stats. We just need to view these. We're going to see if anything's changed here. I don't think anything will have changed. I don't know. It might have been like optimized a little bit. I'm not actually entirely sure. Once again, we go up to Zombie Pigman and Guardian. Okay, that's good to know. I did note in the change logs that they have increased the sell price for I believe the Zombie Pigman drop, which is gold ingots, I think. So that is notable. They've also significantly increased this season Cactus sell price. So that is going to be more valuable than ever money-wise. Anyway, I don't think any of this is specifically changed, so I guess we'll find out any changes if that is the case. So yeah, like I said, we want to get as many of you guys in to the island this season. That is kind of the goal, and of course, we want to get the best people of the best as well. That's our big plan for how we're going to place, all right? Now, in addition to this, I'm also going to be live streaming a whole bunch this season, which is, I know that this is a lot of talking to get us started here, but I'm going to be live streaming this season, and it's going to be actually pretty significant because I know how much you guys like giveaways and free things. Well, we're launching a $150 leaderboard, okay? GC leaderboard for you guys that watch the streams. Basically, you earn points by watching the streams, and then whoever has the most points by the end of the month is going to win like a very large cut of the $150 gift card balance, and then the rest is going to be split up between, the bottom 4 or whatever. So, yeah, basically, there's a graphic on screen right now that shows you how the breakdown is for that. Basically, just come over to the streams, okay? The link is down in the description for the streaming channel, the Twitch channel, so make sure you go drop me a follow over there. Now, let's get stuck into the rest of these quests here and get these done nice and quick. We need to mine 25 blocks from a cobblestone generator. The reason that I'm doing all these challenges is not necessarily for the rewards that we'll get right now, it's for the rewards that we're going to be getting later, all right? So don't worry if you're thinking, why the heck are you just mining blocks right here? You have so many like kits to claim, so many V-kits to claim, and so many cool things to open. Why am I doing this? It's because we're going to have to do this at any point, and it makes the most sense to do it right now when you start your island. I would advise all of you, when you start your island, just follow the quests. It is literally the easiest way to get started. The easiest way to figure out what you're doing on the server as well is to do the quests, because it's going to point you in the right direction to pretty much doing everything that you need to know how to do on the server. All right, quest done. We need to buy something from the shop. Now, in order to do that, we kind of need some money. I don't know if we really have anything that's giving us money right now, to be honest. I would assume probably not. But we do have 10k, so realistically, we literally only have to buy one item. So if we buy... Oh my goodness, dirt's expensive. Okay, if we buy stone, for example, that should complete that quest. Next one, to open a key using warp crates. I honestly don't even know if I got any keys. Did I get a key from that, or do we have to claim it? One random... Wait, buy an item from the shop. Open a key using warp crates. We actually don't have a key right now. I don't know whether that is a thing or not, but I guess unless they're not physical, they might not be physical. Are they physical? Okay, no, they're not physical this season. Perfect. That actually kind of benefits us. It means that we're not going to get rubbish in our inventory throughout this season. Perfect. That's actually very, very good news. We'll take that. Next challenge, explore the mine world by using /mine. That is perfect because that is going to tie us straight into using different skills this season, which is something I do want to go over. But before we do that, we need to go ahead and claim all of our kits, and then we need to talk about the top rank giveaway. So the V kits that we have available to us, guys, is going to be the Kraken kit, which is a nice one, the Outlander kit, the Nebula kit, and the Stellar kit. That is everything that we have kit-wise right now, which gives us a lot of V-kit clusters, a bunch of ultimate airdrops, some epic airdrops. We also got a helping handbook right there. We got a mission contract, which is a nice one, and we got some pet eggs. This is all valuable stuff here at the start of the map. We need basically all of it, so that is a very, very good starting point to get us going. Now, the other thing is there's actually a brand new top rank this season, I believe, which is Immortal. So this is a completely brand new one. It's the tier above what was the top rank, being Legend, which means there should be some new kits associated with it. So let's claim those and see what we get. I've been led astray. I don't have access to that rank yet. Never mind. I do now. Kit Immortal. Perfect. So we're going to get this brand new kit here, which is going to get me started off with some nice tools. This is exactly what we need here. So let's swap out all of these rubbish, friggin' useless tools for some brand new, even better starting tools. That is exactly what we wanted here. That is a very, very nice start for us. That means we can put our starting stuff away and never have to touch any of that poop again. Also starts me off with a nice bottle of XP and a robot egg, I think it gave me as well there. So that is very nice, some pet eggs as well. But the good thing about this, we can actually claim every kit below it as well, I believe. So we can now get our legend kit. Obviously, we're not going to need like the armor, or not the armor, but the, you know, the tools and stuff from this, because it is going to be worse. But it is still going to give me some nice items, and including XP, which we'll absolutely take right there. So we are going to announce the top rank giveaway right now as well. So the brand new Immortal rank, okay, guys. If you do want to be in with a chance of winning this Immortal rank, all you need to do right now is go ahead, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment your username, connect to the server using my IP, which is generzon.akumamc.net, and then join the giveaways only Discord. Links down below, and press the enter button on the respective giveaway. As long as you've done all of those requirements, then you're officially good to go. Obviously, if you are a Bedrock user, don't worry about using the IP, because you can only connect, I believe, on the on the normal one. I think we're still Bedrock compatible on here on Skyblock. I'm pretty sure. I just don't see any Bedrock players online right now, which is a little bit concerning. Maybe we're not. I don't know. But essentially, yeah, if you are connecting to the server and you're on Java Edition, please make sure you do use that IP. It's very, very important, and it's part of the requirements. But it is that simple. So that is going to be a top rank right there for you guys. And I'm also going to launch an additional supporters giveaway for any of the YouTube channel members or Twitch subscribers, which is going to be just 3 separate winners of this release cluster here. So yes, good luck. So with that in mind, let's go back to our quests right now, especially now that we have a better pickaxe, because we can now go to the mine world and check out what it wants us to do there. So let's go to it straight away. We just go /mine. It's going to bring us right here to the mine world. Now, our next quest was to break 250 ores. Let's see how overpowered this pickaxe is to get us started. It's probably not, yeah, it's definitely not going to insta-break. We know that coming in pretty much. That was always guaranteed to be the case, because insta-breaking here in the mine world is actually something you do have to grind quite a bit to get. There are a couple of enchants that you definitely have to max out in order to get that. And of course, once you do start to insta-mine, then it's very, very overpowered. But let's get this original challenge completed here, because I think, what was it, 150 blocks, was it? I can't even remember what it was now. 250 blocks isn't actually that many at all. And this is also going to give me a little bit of money that we can actually start to spend here as well. It won't give us anything crazy, but it will give us a little bit. All right, quest is complete. Now we have to sell 500 ores using /sell all. So one thing that I would tell you guys, if you are going ahead and doing that, or doing the quest like I am, don't sell your ores as you go. I made that mistake. I was literally just selling them before I realized the next challenge is going to end up being sell your ores. So yeah, don't sell them while you're grinding that initial 250, because honestly, if you got fortune on your pickaxe or whatever, you probably end up having the amount that you need to sell immediately anyway. All right, quest complete. There we go. So that is the mining portion. That's pretty much done right there for the beginning challenges, at least. We are, of course, going to be spending a lot more time here on the challenges. That is absolutely no doubt. So let's head back to the island, because I believe the next quest is actually relative to the wheat that we placed. We actually have to harvest 100 wheat. So knowing doing this, what we should have done earlier is made this farm a lot bigger, because we would have started with a lot more opportunity to do this. So one thing that I could probably do right now with doing is actually go ahead and expand this. Now, the one thing that is a little bit of a problem immediately, actually, it shouldn't actually be that much of a problem anymore. I was going to say that that grass is actually very expensive. I mean, it is, never mind, it is actually still really expensive. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the most of what we've got on the island here. We do actually have a bunch of, thankfully, we kind of chose the right template here, because we actually got a lot of grass here. And grass being as expensive as it is, we can do with all of the free dirt and grass that we could possibly get here. So let's just go ahead and steal it all from the back of the island. We'll probably come back and place this at some point when we want to make the island look pretty. But for right now, we need it for resource. So we're going to grab this and we're going to make a little farm right here. Now, we will want to make an absolutely much bigger farm than what we are about to make, but this is essentially just to get these initial quests done. It's not going to be anything too insane. This is what we're going with. We will definitely expand this at some point, and we probably will not put it here because this isn't really the ideal location for a farm, to be honest with you. But it'll do us to get started, you know? I also forget that seeds to start off with are actually ridiculously expensive. I forget that that is a thing, and that has always been a thing here, is you essentially got to earn your original kind of crop, right? So yeah, it's going to be very, very expensive to actually, you know, expand a farm this far. But even once you kind of start to get going here, it actually becomes a lot easier. So yeah, it's not the end of the world, but either way, that is going to be a good start for us. Right, so with all that on the way and said and done, let's go ahead and actually open up the stuff that we got from our V-kits and our kits, because there should be some ridiculously overpowered stuff sat here that should hopefully result in us having one of the best starts to our season. So let's just start with the pet eggs, because these are pretty much, you know, self-explanatory. These are going to give us pets here. I don't really know what we're looking for. I guess anything at Masterful. Anything at Masterful tier would be insane, but the reality is the highest thing that we get right now is Legendary. And to be honest with you, we didn't really get them on the right pets either. So those are going to be things that we're going to be chasing throughout the season, no doubt, because we need those Masterful pets, or even Mythical, to be honest, would have been nice. But yeah, we do not get those straight off the bat. We do, however, have some epic airdrops to see what we can get from these. Hopefully something nice. We're going to get a lot of gems, a lot of money initially out of these. These are probably going to boost our balance the most out of pretty much everything here. So let's get all of this in. Got some more pet eggs, some more spawners there. We'll take those. We are going to need those blaze spawners, especially once we get to that level. We are going to want to unlock those and get that going as soon as possible, because that is going to be our XP farm, essentially. Not really any good pets there either. Now, the ultimate airdrops, these ones are actually very, very good and can be insane. Let's see what we get. We got some witch spawners already straight off the bat there. This is helping out massively with our money, by the way. If you couldn't tell, if you take a look at our money in the top right, it is absolutely shot up. Thanks to these opening items. Gladiator rank seems actually pretty good there. We've got some more pet eggs, a couple more ultimate airdrops to get through here, and this is going to be essentially where all of our starting money and gems is going to come from. So that's very, very nice. We will take those. Got some pet trait tickets for when we do finally get a pet that is useful. See if we get any good ones here. Common, we did get a grinding, you know what, legendary grinding pet. Honestly, at this point in the season, probably not the worst thing in the world. I don't know if we're really going to be grinding like initially, because to be honest with you, it's going to take us a while to unlock the spawners. And now straight on to the V-kit clusters. Let's see what we can get from these. I don't really know what the best thing that we could get out of this would be right now. I guess island value wouldn't be the worst thing in the world at this point, because, you know, we are going for island top here. That is kind of our goal. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and apply any value that we might have right now. Value does indeed expire this season as well, so there's no getting out of that. Yeah, you're not going to be able to save it or anything like that. Let's see what we get here. Nothing too crazy from the general items. We get a 1.5k gems package. Yep, nothing too insane there. I imagine all of these are going to be very, very balanced for start of the world. I don't think there's going to be anything like too crazy in these. So 3 spider spawners there was our jackpot. Couple of pet eggs here, a couple of spawners here and there, a bunch of keys, pet trait tickets we'll take for when we do get that pet, like I said. And last one for right now, come on, give me something huge. Give me something massive to start us off here. Random consumable might not be the worst thing, depends which one it gives me. Dark Soul is a very, very good consumable. You know what? We will take that. We do have 2 robot eggs as well, so this will be interesting to see which automated thing we can get started with here. it is going to end up being 2 fishing robots. We've got 1 rare and 1 common. Honestly, the rare one can probably start going, but we don't really want to get it going right now because we don't have an auto sell chest. And that was pretty much the biggest issue we had at the start of last season. But with 255 mil in the balance, 100 wheat needing to be harvested, guys, that is going to be our day 1 start. I'd say we actually started off very, very well. We're level 9 already on the island. Of course, I'm going to spend now a bunch of time grinding. We're actually going to about to live stream as well, just as I'm finishing off this video. And I believe by the time you guys see episode number 2, there'll be some very, very important changes to the island, and we will have worked out a little bit of what's going on with the economy. But I've got quests to complete, and I've got money to make. So guys, that is going to be it from me today. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, do leave it a like. I'm super pumped for this Skyblock season. Big things to come. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Skyblock here on AkumaMC.